Okay, this is like my one of my like many attempts at recording. So I'd end up writing like a short like kind of script, like just like on like some stuff on the side. Um, you read the fucking title. Why the fucking malrail sucks, what I'm fucking gonna call it. Um, this video is just about me ranting on like why the malrail is awful. Numbers might be slightly wrong. I pulled a lot of it from the wiki and the Brocklight Discord server. The malrail only does 8.25 damage, which that's not like horrendous. Like that's actually more damage than the E-rail. I believe E-rail is just a flat 8, right? Anyways, like that right there, that core boost that I just did. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing this live. This isn't like a pre-recorded thing. That core boost right there is 7 damage. So that's just 1.25 damage less. That's less than a core coin or like a coin punch. Like the 1.25 damage difference is not that big for the 14 seconds of difference of cooldown. Like in the time it takes you to do one like naked malrail. I'm talking about just naked malrail for now. I'll get into nuking in just a sec. The time it takes you to do one naked malrail, you can do 8, which 8 times 7. Fuck, what the? That's 54. Something like that. I'm like trying to focus on both multi-kill and this. Fuck. Which this is not factoring for double boosts, which that right there, that's 14 damage. And the only requirements for it is it has to have been more than 2 seconds since my last core boost. And I need to be riding rocket. That's all that I have to have. Like that is absurdly easy. Compared to this, which it's off cooldown. It has a 16-second cooldown, and if it was just the malrail, it would be fine, I guess. You know, like you gotta take it out instantly. There's none of the wind up that the CE Jack has. But you have to look at what you're taking away from, because the railguns are unique where they all share a charge, and you take away from the 15.2 damage of the screwdriver and the instant crowd control proc of E-rail with conduction. Like, there's just no real reason why, if you want a single target damage, it's just easily, you just take screwdriver and do a bunch of damage. And if you want crowd control, you just put a bunch of nails and everything, and then you proc conductor. Which you could say, oh, but the red nail gun or saw blade launcher can do that too. But you also you have to you don't have the same oh, I throw all my coins right away, and it just comes out instantly. I don't think the E-rail is that great. I think the screwdriver is probably, in my opinion, the best one, but it's just, there's no real reason that you would ever want to waste either of those two on something just that does a really shitty job at both. And sure, oh, it does more single target damage than E-rail, but E-rail isn't a single target weapon. It's crowd control. What the fuck? Is it in the drone? I thought it would instantly die from the drone. Fuck. Okay, sorry about that. So there's no real reason that I think that, like, naked mail rails, you should ever even be naked mail railing. Like, maybe on stunning inserts, but you can always just... Wait, 3 fucking on wave 1 now. You can stun an insert, yeah, I guess. But you can also just, can punch. Or can boost, whatever it is. While it's in the air. If you really want it. And not have to burn, like, a massive cooldown. Now for nuking. Now, this is the part where I hear someone in the comments going like, oh, but you can... Look at that, I just fucking... Like, same thing as, almost, as a malrail nuke. It's just, like, 2 less damage in the center, and I think it has slightly different... I'll post the difference. Which, again, everything that I mentioned before on what you have to give up on if you want to, use the malrail, when you can do something nearly identical with the CE jackhammer. And I'm not saying, like, the CE jackhammer deserves to be this strong. I think the CE jackhammer is fucking busted. Like, it really needs a nerf. I think, like, doubling the cooldown of the cores would work wonders for it. It's a single player game though. Like, it's a boomer shooter. Like, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. Like, it's not like this like some fucking comp game. So you can do an HRTC, which I'll do right now. Oh, I guess my Jack's on cooldown. So an HRTC takes 0 damage from that, as long as you have a dash, really. Or a VRTC, which I kind of suck at these. Okay, well, that was pathetic. I struggle coming in at the angle where it's like, oh, I'm assuming the way you're really meant to do them is like, oh, as they fall. But there's just no real reason that, like, I think you should ever really be using the mailer. And if you, like, enjoy the weapon, that's fine. And I know that, like, especially for, like, if you don't know all these texts, like double boosting and stuff, or... Oh, I didn't even mention pups. Yeah, no, pups are another thing that, like, come into this, where, like, you can just, like, every... Like, there's no real cooldown on a pop. You can just, every time you have... Just like that. I think I did that right. I don't know, I don't really pop a lot. I really should be. That's, like, I think the same amount of damage as... Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's the same amount of damage as the malrail. It's not hit scan, of course, so it doesn't get, like, the bonus from some reads. Hello? Break, please. Yeah, I don't know if I have any... It is good. Okay, I'll say the malrail has some uses. Like, for example, on the Minos fight, the Flesh Prison becomes substantially easier if you just nuke the little eyes, or whatever they're called. That's true. But I don't think that you should say, like, oh, that was a VRTC right there. Accidentally, don't mind you, that was not intentional. But, like, a weapon should not be, like, saved because it's good on one specific level in one specific fight. And I get that also, like, in some, and not in the cyber, like, in the base game, not Cybergrind. There are some rooms that, like, it's just rocket riding without freezing a rocket is just not doable, like a Wee's room. I mean, I'm sure there's other, like, there's loads of other, like, rooms where it's too small to rocket ride. Oh, did I fucking... Ooh, I fucking read a hit. Oopsies. Did not mean to do that. Oh, did I red hit again? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what I was gonna say here. Oh, and in speedrunning, I'm pretty sure like if you angle it up properly, then um then I think the speed of like an RTC nuke is the same as like the regular ultra boost or whatever it's called. Um Again, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a speedrunner. But well, I really should have wrote a script, like more of the script. I'm off script by now. Oh, hello, Mirror Reaper. Why did that not fucking corp the double boost? Oopsie. So yeah, no, for speedrunning in general, just because of the speed that a double boost will, or not a double boost, but a malrail nuke. Yeah, that's great. Like for speedrunning in particular, I'm sure it's great there. Like you're not gonna see people like doing an RTC nuke to like fucking get around. Just because that's more difficult to like line up. Oopsies. Holy shit, can I fucking... What the fuck am I doing? I don't know, I'm probably just gonna finish this out. I think I got my point across. Oh yeah, also if you're like, oh, but what if I want to nuke at a distance? Which, nuking in general is already kind of unreliable. But you can always just whip RTC. Like after, because of the new hot fix. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, so that's the video. Thanks for watching. Malrail sucks.